I have. Yep. The old girl cleaned up here. Oh yeah. But I even got some high technology here.
High tech.
Some high tech technology.
Move.
You look great. Hey, what's up guys? We are at the 2020 19th annual Almosta Race. I have signed up for A class, which will be my second year doing it, so we'll see how this goes. Trying out a new gimbal here. Hopefully you guys like that. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not real sure how it's supposed to work, but I guess we'll see. But anyway, got Jess and the boys here with me. Say hi, honey. Yeah, hi. There's Miss TSB. Little ripper. Whoa. You run into Mom's car? Oh, he's gonna do it too. Stop! But anyway, we're gonna go get signed up and draw numbers and see who the partner is, and yeah, give it a go to start off the New Year's. Oh no! Come on. There you go. Pick your feet up. You know you can. Yeah. Well, what's your number, Brian? 53. You found your partner yet? No. Nobody knows. I guess they seen you and they went the other way. Oh. Hey, what's yours? Oh, we're gonna follow him. Those are weapons for riders. Fade to the. That's a thumbnail. Jared Wyatt, like Wyatt or he's starting. He is. I already talked him into it. Yeah. Aww. Come back. Here he goes, boys. Here we go.
Alright guys, we are sitting in a soundproof booth. I make that sound fancier than what it is. It's actually just a blanket thrown over my head trying to get this microphone thing figured out. Make it sound like there's not as much echo and whatnot, but I'm just using a cheap PlayStation headset, so hopefully it works out. One of these days I'll probably invest in a nice microphone for you guys, but until then this is what you're stuck with. But anyway, nice little section of downhill into, you know, first little section of woods we have. You're always feeling good on these, the opening lap, basically getting to feel like you're going fast, and if you're in my case, you get tired before you even get halfway through the lap, and just trying to sprint too fast from the start. But anyway, fixing to drop off a little hill here into the creek. Of course, this creek, it's the 1st of January, so obviously it's really cold, and some of these spots are pretty deep. So you have a mixture of really cold creek water, and of course it's just cold in general. But you have these nice big straightaways on the rocks. Looking back, you'd be like, yeah, probably could have squeezed the throttle a little harder, but hey, I'm sure there's a time. There's a little concrete thing to the left there. First lap I actually hit it and kind of come off the ground and jumped into the middle of that water. It was about knee deep. One of the M.O.R.E boys actually drowned their bike out there, which was kind of sucky because I don't think the bike was real load. But anyway, hate that for Marvin and those guys. Really fast boys from Missouri. They have an actual YouTube page called M.O.R.E Racing. If you guys want to go watch some of their stuff, every one of those guys are fast. It's really, it is really fun watching them race. But anyway, the creeks were really fun. I'm really glad they implemented this because I haven't got to ride this yet at Almosta, even though it's something they've used in the past. But I'm glad Jake added it this year, even if it was kind of cold. This little part, for some reason, I bobbled the first lap and the second lap on that. I don't know why. I don't think I did on the third lap, but I guess just fatigue or coming out of that creek in too high of a gear, something. But always bobbled. There's actually a hard line up here to the right. I didn't know of very many people that made it. This guy seemed like a lot faster rider than me, and he seemed to be struggling pretty bad on it, so I just went ahead and went around it every lap. Wasn't going to try to go up it and, you know, get hung up because it was more work getting me back down for a time, but you kind of wasted anyway. If it was a practice, I definitely would have tried it, but, you know, being that it was and, you know, nobody was really making it, I didn't see the point in trying. So, Fred, if you're watching this, you need to have us out for a practice day. Let us come out and ride. Don't just let it go to... I'm just kidding. But seriously, let me and the Sherco come out to play. You can tell me about how bad it is and how much superior the gases are. But anyway, that little section there was really cool, in between two rock ledges. Nobody's really hung up on it, so I guess everybody made it up pretty easy, but it was fun. Definitely glad they added that. So Jake, Fred, whoever else worked on it, Hardcore, I think was one of the guys' names. Thank you for that. That was a really fun section. I think everybody enjoyed it. Just kind of going up between two little valleys here on our way to Heartbreak Ridge, which was a pretty cool little spot. For some reason I didn't put it in the video, but this was the next hard line up the left to the creek. If you go straight, there was some logs up there and whatnot that I took on the first lap because I didn't know how hard the sign was and I could barely feel my hands, but really fun. Lots of rocks in this. You know, just keep your foot under pegs and let the bike work underneath you and have a good time. I was running a standard tube, so I was really worried I was going to poke a hole in it or pinch it up through here, and luckily I didn't. But after the race, before I rode too much more, I definitely put a heavy-duty tube back in my bike because nothing worse than getting a flat and ending your day early. But yeah, this is another fun section I'm glad they put in there. So anyway, I don't know if anybody knows this, but this is actually the second to the last race that they're going to have at Almosta. They said they were going to have 20, and this is number 19, so I'm hoping somebody picks it up, keep the tradition alive, so preferably obviously in Northwest Arkansas or somewhere close, but I know we all want to see it keep going, and hope somebody does that for us. But just passed a rider there. One of the things I try to do is say thank you whenever someone passes. I mean, you're already screaming at them to get out of your way. Least you can do is say thank you if they do happen to move. So obviously if you guys got caught by me, thank you for moving over. Sorry for my yee coming out. I don't know where that comes from. I guess I don't even notice I do it. It wasn't always like that. Usually it was just a woo or something, but that woo developed into a yee. I guess I gotta be a little bit redneck at some point in my life, right? Not like I ain't already. This was a interesting little section. First lap, we missed the turn to the left, and there was like 3 or 4 guys coming down it backwards saying turn around. So had to turn around and get back on the trail. Little brain fart that I didn't notice since I wasn't in practice. Anyway, this is Doug Kidd. Him and his boys come out. Samuel, his boy, is a very good rider for our little KX100. I know he rides all the hard enduro stuff that we do out at his place and Derek Stotler's place, and kid's gonna be really good whenever he gets older. He's already good now. So anyway, just kind of beep bopping through here. I didn't obviously want to show the whole thing, so I didn't want to have a 30-minute video, but just love how good the dirt was, how much the trail flowed, you know, how nice the people were. Oh, don't be like that guy. If you watch this, you know, don't stop in the middle of the trail. If it probably been a faster guy, they might have accidentally run over him. Luckily, I'm, you know, slow enough. It didn't bother me too bad. But if someone's behind you and you're letting them around, don't just stop in the trail. Try to pull off and let them know which side you're gonna pull off to, just by putting your left or right hand out. That way they know which side to pass you on. Fixing to pass Jake here, the old trail boss. Thank you, Jake, and again, thank you for putting all this together and Fred and Mary for having the event and the chili afterwards and the awards and everything. I know it's a great benefit race, and everybody that races it just has a really good time. Can't stress that enough, guys. Thank you. Runner rider here. You know, it was a really well marked trail. They let you know if there's any obstacles coming up, like a G out or trees, or watch your head.
Hey, you okay, Emily?
Oh, there's Emily. There's Mrs. Butternut. She was this is her first race. She did really well. Made a lap on her own. I think she was kind of off the trail there. Her words was "dadgummit" whenever I asked how she was doing. She made a good job, or made a lap around, did a good job, and we're all really proud and can't wait to see her keep working and practicing and improving and come out racing with us some more. So keep it up, Emily. You're doing awesome. This next little uphill, there was right at the top, there was some roots in between two big trees, and Preston Young almost crashed in it. He kind of jumped up through it. Me, I didn't quite jump, but I still almost crashed through it. And then on top of that, I missed a gear. They just happened to be standing there looking at me whenever I did it, so that was embarrassing. But anyway, guys, if you've watched at this point, like the video, subscribe. Hope to see you guys out at more races. Thank you so much to my teammate. I cannot remember his name, but he's a guy from Oklahoma. He did really well. I think we finished like 21st or 22nd, which was pretty good considering there was 80-something teams. So enjoy the video, and thanks for watching.
I never strapped my helmet. Well, I was standing over here talking when my partner showed up. Did you not see that? No. Yeah, he's sitting here waiting on me, and I'm over here talking.